let's see what we're doing here. It's just. Am I audible? I guess so. I am audible. That's great. I was just enjoying Christmas. DMCA, ba ba bum. YouTube's gonna sue the pants off Zach for playing something that he doesn't own. For a few pixels on the screen. Hello everyone, welcome to Feed Up and Chill episode 10. Yes, that dreaded series is back. I thought it was gone, I thought it was over, I thought we were just gonna do nothing really. I thought we were gonna not stream anymore. But yeah, it's a chill stream, and that's just how we're gonna do it. If I'm gonna stream, it's gonna be chill. Hopefully, I've said this many times before, and only half the times it was right. It kind of depends. I was very jump scared by the feet emoji from 7TV. Like it just translates feet from the title to a 7TV emoji, and it just bounced along, across the screen. I was like, holy shit, that's just the name of the fucking episode, dude. There's no need for that. You know what? Actually, it's unintentionally very good. I think I'll keep it. 1 second. Getting closer and color with the mic over here. Like, can you see it? There it is. The source of evil, or rather, that's the transmitter. That's where I channel my soul into. So, welcome to episode 10. There was like an episode 8, and then I reinvented episode 9 out of thin air. I pulled something out of the alternate timeline, like lost media, that at the time I never published, and I was like, you know what, I forgot about this, so I'm gonna retroactively just put it in the series. So now it's straight from episode 8 to 10, because episode 9 was like something I pulled out of my ass from back in April. Thought I buried it forever, but there's been a bit of a content drought, so I might as well just dust off some of the rejected material. It's not published though; it's just in the server. If you want to see it, or in a playlist, it's in a playlist. I keep a lot of stuff in playlists on YouTube that is not publicly available for the algorithm to dig up and shove people in the face, and that's how we're gonna do that for the streams from now on. Because frankly, I'm not here to leave a good impression. I'm just here to chill, man. Like, imagine if I have to think about YouTube while I'm doing this, just enjoying myself and playing a game and cursing at it by myself. No, I don't want to think about the fucking YouTube algorithm and the good first impressions I need to give in the first 20 seconds of the video so people don't click away. That's a very different game. So sometimes I may publish it, sometimes I will not. So keep an eye on the server for when there is a video, because it may not be like in your announcements ever. See, this entire rant is just going to be like from anything I will publish. I'm not sure what will happen to the rest of the stream. Probably not. Probably the same fate. Will be invisible. It will be linked in the server, but not publicly published. Yeah, so we're back in... Where are we? Let me just put on some music at least. Back in Legion Remix still. In fact, are you a variety streamer? I've never seen you play a game this often. Are you addicted? No, I'm subscribed. That means my will is now chained to Blizzard, and I have to do what they want from me, otherwise I don't get my money's worth. Or I have to resubscribe later. But also the event has a limited duration. So because of that, I just want to get out of it what I can. Like I said, I worked hard on the buffs to get the leveling done faster. So that's what I'll be doing today. I don't know if there will be a lot of streams. There will be a Let's Play series, I hope, for the Warlock. I will today stream the DK. I don't know if that's the last we'll see of him for the time being. But hey, I needed something for the stream. I wanted to hang out with you guys, so Might as well sacrifice my undead blood elf. He's dead already anyway. Sorry, he's a void elf. So he's like what? Yeah, to get into the holiday spirit, I decided to stream. If I can, let me get it straight. Like a cold, resurrected corpse of an elf, infused with the void, corrupted by the void to a degree, yielding the power of death and blood to fight demons on an evil, burned out planet in space. Some fucking meteorite is what it looks like. It's supposed to be a planet. I think it's like a flaming turd. A flaming demon turd by Sargeras. Yeah, that's the plan. I don't know if we're gonna succeed at the plan. My main goal is to level the fucker. And the other main goal is to get the Sojourner achievement. No, get an extra bit of like a buff for grinding artifact power so I can fucking get the campaign done on my main. By completing a couple of specific quests. That's what we're gonna try and do. Maybe we'll be cockblocked by, demons. Which worked very well when I started streaming this during Halloween. Now it's kind of, we're a couple of holidays further, but hey, God has to take his time, has to bide his time for perfection, creating all these miracles that I bring to you. I'm sorry, that just doesn't happen overnight, okay? Expecting such a quality series as my World of Warcraft streams just to be like done for 1 month. No, I'm taking my time. Also, it gets boring to grind too much, so I take time off between. However, it will be fast-paced as far as leveling is concerned, because I did play a lot on my warrior, and my warrior has been doing dailies that increase the leveling buff. Not intentionally, specifically for that purpose, but it's just what happens. So now we get insane experience buffs for the last month. Maybe we'll hit a very nice level. We're already 46. You missed the first 46 because I didn't turn it into content. Let's put it like this. It was a lot of random quests. You didn't miss like a story or something. Today I'm going to see if we can get through a story of sorts on the evil demon turd planet. You'll see. And I may actually show a little bit of my housing location. In fact, I can show that. I can't show that right now, I think, here. Hello? Oh, my elbow is not meant for this. That jump scared me? Because that's not the right button. Also, the void has already set in. Let's see, which hotkey is this supposed to be? There we go, yeah. Actually, I'm in front of the fucking house, so now you still can see it, huh? After all that yapping I did, after all that boasting. My big, fat sim ass is in front of the house. This is one location. The other location is a bit more exotic. I like that one. Aesthetically. But this is a bit cozier. And that's all I say about it. I did nothing with the house. It's just dropped it there. I don't really care for the architecture. I'm going to use it like a glorified collection tab. I'm going to drop some random shit in there that will be a complete mismatch. And I'll make a lot of rooms to run around in. I can imagine my characters have space for their orgies there. That makes sense. There's that. I don't think more needs to be done or said for the time being. We're gonna go to Argus. We're gonna go to the... Well, can you get up, you motherfucker? Hold on, I'm gonna switch scenes too. There's too many hotkeys there too, keep in mind. Right? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. That's the intro song now for every episode of WoW. This is where I'm stopped yapping. I'm gonna play the game. Actually, no, I'm gonna not stop yapping. This is the part where I'm gonna turn up the light. You know the drill. And it works because I'm a void elf and absorbing the light now from my room. Into my cold, undead, voidy heart. My god. I am so edgy. Could you be any fucking edgier and any more emo than an undead void elf death knight? I don't think so. I didn't pick it for that purpose, by the way. I just like the hairstyle. I'm very predictable and boring. Did I actually pick the hair that I wanted to? I cannot even tell. I think I did. I got the ever so slight. Can you walk into the light? Hello, does nobody have a proper light here for my cameo? I don't know why I'm boiling green. I think it's this buff, the health regeneration buff or some shit. Yeah. It comes from the artifact weapon. Do we have any interesting titles to add? I don't feel like I've deserved them. Because this guy hasn't been around for that long. He's definitely not... I mean, how can he be in Legend of Pandaria? He's just barely been around, you know? Also, yeah, I am taking my time a little bit today. Because, hey, feet up and chill. The chill part I take literally. Wait a second, literally, because it's a cold-blooded elf, but also because I'm gonna relax. So I'm not sure if that's literal, but it is a word with meaning I take seriously. Look at me having a fucking fell crown. Why not have some fucking chaotic demonic energy, you know, as my to complete my transmog? For good measure. Let's see if all the sound effects are on now. Sound effects are enabled. Can you yell a little bit? Apparently not. I'm used to my worry yelling whatever it does. Yes, now we can walk across water on this barren, lava-filled planet. I'm very curious if they'll even let me do anything here. Because this is normally an endgame zone. And I just realized they may not give a fuck. They let me go here, teleport here, and then they don't give me any quest. Hey Malek, it's our friend. The Light Forged Demon, or whatever this is. This man has been through pain. This man has been through more pain and suffering than the Wicker Man from a Larian trailer. This is the result of some really... of thousands of years of torture and unholy rituals. You do not just make a chandelier-infused demon. It is not done. It is an abomination. And I fucking hate the Naru for having allowed for this. So immediately we run into the problem that I don't think there are quests here. So my original plan has been foiled. And everything is terrible now.
A timely arrival.
This fucking oversized motherfucking elf. Because he's a fucking elf. He's not a god. He can be this fucking size. He's not a god. Or some fucking giant or titan. He's just a night elf.
Pales before mine.
Yeah, he doesn't even want to give me quests. So I'm thinking they don't actually let you do shit. Or, hold up. Maybe the quests are downstairs. If we go down to Kroken! I hate that name. Kroken. That's how I pronounce it. I'll have a look. They let me teleport here. But they won't let me do shit here. I don't know. So what's the point of me coming here? What's the point of having this beacon here that let me transport to this planet? I came all the way to this alien planet. And there is nothing to do. That's too bad then. I will never do anything here. I will never do... That's a big boot. That could be mine. You know what I mean. Okay, I'm out of here. Granny's out of here. Gonna sue the pants off Santa. That's what she's gonna do. Actually, it was Grandpa, not Grandma, but I just relate more to the Golden Girls, as you know. If it's about me, I'm more likely to say Grandma, honestly. I think I'll be like trans in my old age, because I prefer to be Grandma over Grandpa. But until then, I'm mostly just very masculine. I just find, like, Grandma's people love, you know? Grandpa's people associate with being obnoxious and rude and ugly. So that's the only problem I have. But you know what? I wouldn't really want to be either kind of old, to be honest. So. The portal to Dalaran, to get back to the main capital city, requires level 80. That is insane. This is poorly coded. Because from all I can tell, you're supposed to go here. And I don't understand why we can't do anything here. I'm going to find out what else I can do in the meantime. Otherwise, this is going to be the whole thing. Imagine that I just stopped because my initial plan was foiled. Also, there's a new clock, guys, in the meantime. May I direct your attention to the lovely dark purple shade? It's much, much fucking better than whatever I had going on. What is that creature? I really don't understand why they have this teleport beam, because it wasn't there if you weren't max level originally, so they just put it there, and why? Why? Everyone is just farting green demon shit this time around. It's getting crazy. It's giving me cliche. Let me see. I'm gonna start a new recording. Oh no, wait. I'm first gonna figure out what the fuck I can actually do. What research assignments, what dailies can we do? If there are any. I want my Legion theme song. This was not the Legion theme song, was it? This is just the War Within. I'm tired of that. I've heard it so much. I've not played the War Within at all. And I don't want to, and I don't plan on doing that. Unless you know what? You know, I don't even think I do want to play it at all. Maybe like the recap thing that they put in the game. Oh, is this new? Oh yeah, now you can say your dramatic goodbyes to everyone. That's crazy. Actually, I don't want to slay that demon. It's very powerful.
Observe all that surrounds you.
Right, so we can say our goodbye to a couple of guys and get some gear from that and experience. So let's start with that. Like I said, I'm fine with... Oh, wait. These both grant the same rank, so I cannot have two of the same. That's why the eye level is lower. Alright.
I'll listen.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not gonna read anything. You have any questions for me? What do you say? Good time to share wisdom with a fellow forges. I'm supposed to ask you the knowledge of how to craft infinite bronze. It will leave me when we part ways, won't it? Of course. I told you when we first met I cannot directly influence the timeline. You never had the knowledge to begin with. You merely acted as my hands. Perhaps the greatest thing forged wasn't a weapon at all momentous. Perhaps it was me. Yes, it was me. What is he going on about? Why is he talking? Oh, I'm not forged. I'm the blacksmith. I see.
See you soon.
Yeah, they want me to care about these people, but I was already not, like... I'm not the type to bond with NPCs. I'm the main character and I'm the only character, you know? Like, that's what we play these games for, so we can be narcissistic and not give a shit about anyone. Can we say goodbye to him? He will fucking murder me on the spot, but probably if he's a... Is he a tank dummy? He's the tank dummy, you fucking... You say goodbye to him, you accidentally click on him, he'll smack in your skull for 2 million. Do you have anything? Farewell. But this thing got lines. If only it did. Then a what have could? 1,000 tomes? Yeah, try a couple of my streams. You'll learn a lot of lore. From Malik and me. And from that goofy little motherfucker in the Warlock quest class hole.
And what has yet to come. Until we meet again, Time Runner.
Okay, no. I've heard that voice filter for long enough. So, am I done saying my goodbyes? Say goodbye to... Momentous. A moment that's like a time-related thing. They're time dragons. The commands, and then here's secundus, and minutus, and hourless, and timeless, and Doctor Who.
Many believe the infinite dragonflight does not deal in futures, that we only look backward.
Quite the experiment, hasn't it? Now the sun.
Bye. Quite the experiment indeed. And this is another level for me.
The strange thing about traveling through time is
I'll let them yap while I look up a talent.
they tend to blur together.
God, this is such shitty content.
And yet
I need coagulopathy.
distinct from one another. I wonder why that.
Don't I already have that? I do have that. What the fuck do I pick then? I already have that.
Well, if I ever
Reinforced bones.
I'd be
Yeah, okay, I'll pick that.
thrilled as an assistant.
It reinforces armor. I'm just being brain. I'm not gonna read everything that I can pick from and then pick something that sounds nice. Last time I did that, I was completely wrong by the time it was done leveling. I think it was for my paladin. I just picked whatever, and then by the time it was done, I never noticed that. Is this another Larian trailer? Why is he being punished? Are his outfits being changed? Oh my god. What if I get into that? That is me. This is my real form. I understand everything now. This is just, you know, an avatar. I'm actually trapped in there. I was being a fashionista dummy. It makes so much sense. Where the fuck do I go now? I have no idea. I have a bunch of rotten daily quests that I've done many times before. But I don't quite know. You know? Sometimes you just don't quite know. Back to having fun. This guy. Stinky green creature. Is that an orc? He just has that build, but it could be a dwarf. You can't even fucking tell with these ridiculous bulky armors what you're looking at. It's a warlock too. That's cloth, by the way. It's a worgen. Okay. Doesn't even matter at that point. You're just your costume. You are your costume. You are prepared for your costume and scars. To quote, you know, Lord Goonie Den. World quests are active here. Since when did they show me that? That's interesting. Legion Fall. Is that another beautiful endgame zone they want me to go to, but there's no quest there? I'm gonna try and figure out what alternatives I have. I was gonna do this, and that's off. That's not gonna happen now. There's gonna be one of those Sojourner achievements. The reason is that it gives you extra power. A boost to your artifact power gain. I'm not sure how much. Probably just like 1% or something. But it's better than nothing. I'm leveling anyway, so I might as well do some quests. I want to get this achievement in the end on my main character. You need to get like a lot of artifact power for your artifact weapon over here. Like this needs to fill up. But you need a lot more than actually it takes to level up the artifact weapon. So if I can get any buffs for that by completing more achievements while also leveling, that is ideal. Like infinite knowledge is what gives you a buff. Complete 50 world quests across the Broken Isles with a time runner. That actually sounds like something we can do. I'm not sure if this is something we can do. High Mountain, Sojourner of High Mountain. Oh, that's what I'm doing on my Warlock, by the way. And I might continue to do that on my Warlock. I may try this, but I don't know if we can do that without going through... Because, you know, if you do this one, it will complete here as well, and you get the infinite knowledge buff. Basically, you get the campaign already did. The problem is, I don't know if you can do those quests without also doing... Probably, though. I don't think Stormheim is that gated. I might try that. I might just fuck around with Stormheim. Like, they're somewhat related to DKs, right? The Valajar, they are the ones that did the undead magic, and the Valkyries and the Sylvanas, Pussy, Lantern, Helga. Did I name enough lore bullshit? Lich King, Arthas, and banana ice cream that he likes. That's why he sits on a frozen throne. Alright. 300 pages of lore, Malak, please. The fate of Tidescorn Harbor. Where would that be? Where would that be? Valley of Knowledge, Stone and Blood, Remnants of the Past, Eating to Our Business. That's going to be one of them, because that's related to goblins. Tidescorn Harbor is here as well, so the Plight of the Blackfire is definitely related to one of these quest lines. Let's go there. Where are we? Where are we going? Alright. Alright, we're just gonna fly. Enjoy, I'm gonna be a bee. So I think we have arrived. I see someone's ass here. Unfortunately not mine, so that can fuck all the way off as far as I'm concerned. Oh, look at what we got here. We got our paid currency. So yeah, apparently this is trading post currency is paid currency, real money currency, according to Malik. I mean, it's not entirely wrong. Not entirely wrong. You do need to subscribe for it to get it, but then you still need to work for it most of the time. Right and Ravenback. Look at them panicking with that poor thing. I've never done quests in this zone outside of the campaign, because it's enough of a mess as is. Hello? Am I not supposed to follow him? Why are things attacking me? You know, you wonder. They programmed this thing to walk here. Kind of curious that they would like have something attack you in the meantime, so you get lost and that thing despawns, like we've seen with Prince Spit on Me. By the way, he did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. Just like Garrus Hellscream, Prince Ferrandis did nothing wrong. He's like, maybe we shouldn't screw with demons and Queen Ashara was like, no, I'm gonna fuck with demons. And I'm gonna curse you now. And everyone's like, oh no, you should have actually gone with the demon fuckery. So actually, he's the only good one. He had a fucking spine, and the rest of them are pussies. They're just whining about being undead. They're spoiled, rotten pussies. And they don't taste too nice. A car! My kind of quest line. I honestly always prefer the side quest, in many cases, over the main story. I cannot stand linearity and things that go on for too long in these games. We need to have a ritual. Rampaging Squall Hunters. I really hope this counts for the Sojourner, whatever that means. Seriously, I don't even know what it means. It means, I think, an achievement. Getting an achievement. And that is it. We've started gathering materials for some sort of tribute. Gather this, kill that. I'll happily kill for you, my feathery friends I've just met. I'm sure it will be fine. Otherwise, why would you have a quest marker? If you were not completely reliable, trustworthy, verified owl bearers. Do we need to do anything about this? Rampage. Okay, we do need to kill them now. Okay. I don't hear anything, but I think that's just my volume. And the fact I'm just trying to listen with my left ear. That's better. Isn't it wonderful to be a tank? And to go extra slowly through this content? Alright, I got some cachets here. Right. Now I'm decompressing a little bit. I'm sorry I was intense. I'm sorry I was intense before. I believe the encoder is overloaded for no reason because this is a shitty computer. Apologies. I spoke too soon. I said I'm just kind of getting chill now, but now I realized, no, actually, no, I'm not going to be chill until I have a proper PC. Which is probably going to be in 3 years, that is right. It really isn't such, like, you know, an amazing, amazingly modern game that it should fuck with my encoder. But what can you do? I like all the juicy, bloody sounds. I should probably summon a ghoul now and then, but, you know, I'm streaming, so I'm not paying all that much attention, at least not at first. Why is this here? Oh, this is my class nonsense. No, we're not doing that. Helping the Lich King? But the Lich King is evil. To which I can hear my lore keeper say, no, not this one. This one is kind of nice. He just sounds evil. He's better than the other one. Which I say, you know, do we really need one? Must there always be a Lich King? Because I think that lore has already been contradicted. So I heard. I don't believe that. Like, there was a time before the Lich King. Oh my god. I shut up now. I'll shut up now. I'm down. There we go. Yeah, that's a good flying dragon. I actually do like that I can pull him out of the air. It makes a bit more sense than... Oh, I shouldn't be capping those marrow rents. I already have enough. Once I got like over 10, that's enough, I think. I forgot because it's been like a week or two since I last played this, and it was new, and I have no memory. This is the main builder, this is the main spender. The thing is not hitting me with melee attacks, so that's why the marrow rend charges don't go down. I should be killing other things too. Interesting, isn't it? Like, now we're killing things, but we're doing it for the owl bears, as if that makes a difference in the from the usual grinding, I guess. What? Let's go on there. Can we have a good look at that? What are you sitting on, boy? Okay, can the lore keeper explain this one? Of course, yeah. Yeah, I hate everyone, so you all gonna stand in my circle of decay. Haha, decay. That's drawl. And die. You know what? I'm reaching a point where I'm like, fuck the content. I like the fact that I'm leveling. That part I do like. Just by killing random wildlife. That normally would give you like 25 experience or something. Well, maybe not that little, but you know what I mean. Not even a percentage. Already at 4% for like killing one creature. I'm going to be interrupted possibly. Yeah, the numpad 0 jumping is fucking with my master plan of using that to mute my PNG, so to speak. I mean, I mute myself so it's not actually talking. Well, I don't want it to bounce. It needs to chill the fuck out. Otherwise, like every smash on my keyboard or things that I'm breaking here will make my PNG like yep. I just want to keep it hidden that I'm demolishing things and raging here constantly. Wow, you actually can loot 2 per stag, I think. That is so realistic and so incredibly cunty. The realism of this game is off the charts. You can loot 2 antlers per stag. I don't know, I'm doing this. 16%. Okay, so it is like 4% per enemy or something. That is a lot. Like, even if I didn't do any quest, it is feasible that you just level to max level without ending in anything. That's crazy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this. Why would I even accept this horrendous quest? Because it's hard to find a group for that. I need to kill more birds. But let it be known that here on this day, an emo elf killed an eagle. And the Arakoas were never the same again. It's all part of the lore of this world. Actually, it's not, because it's all alternate timeline shit. It can just be a brutal animal abusing freak here. Apparently, gonna be a fucking psycho. None will be the wiser. So alternate timeline shit. Okay, so what ritual are we gonna perform? They're gonna summon some fucking demon or whatever. Yeah, the talent points once every 5 or 6 levels. What about that? What do you guys think? What do you guys reckon there? Ooh, he's doing the thing again. Physically running from point A to B instead of spawning in different locations. That's what I mean. He didn't have to run there. He was already spawned there. Okay, let's call. What are we doing? What is this? Dance Dance Revolution? What is this? And then what? Oh, we need to dance. Spin. Oh, we need to mimic it. That was flap. I fucked it up. Okay, so that was not very clear. It doesn't help there's no sound for them. Why don't they have sounds? Why are they silent? That is spin. That is spin. What is next? Another spin. Right? Is that wave? I would say so. Another spin. When are we gonna flap? I want to flap. And then they summon this. Can we exit this? That's an asshole, isn't it? Did we really need to summon that? Okay, that didn't look good. So that ritual was not a good idea. What a story that was. What a story that was. I definitely helped them fulfill their purpose, I guess. Alright. Deep. Thought-provoking. Me when my subs are being obnoxious and pushy. Just begging to worship me. You know, I can relate. Well, we've done a good thing, I feel. We have we kill a lot of animals, and then we kill the people that were telling me to do that. Well, the owls. Yeah, it serves them right, I guess. I'm gonna go to this one. We're gonna sojourn yet. Sorry about the ads. I don't even know if there's still any fucking way to get rid of them. Another reason not to use this Forsaken website, really. Unless you want to. Are we dawning? Oh, that's awesome. Guys, dawn is upon us. And lightning too, but you know, it's Stormheim. You have to compromise a little bit. It looks nice. Things look nice. Let's look. Let's have a look. Everything is so nice. Everything is so cozy and pretty. And I'm just collecting these for one of the dailies or one of the quests, I think. By the way, I'm not intentionally wasting your time. Yeah, let's have a thumbnail thing. Am I still even wearing the... No, the fucking helmet I recognize. That is not the transmog thing. There, you get some nice scenery at least. You get proper interesting gameplay or storylines? No, of course not. Of course not. We get some random side quests and scenery. And you get to spend time with me. What kind of fucking tribute were they actually offering? Antlers, feathers, and a bit of spinning. I feel like they just had to flap. If they had flapped, Nidhogg would have saved the owlbears. I would have... Personally, I would have... As a god, as a deity myself, that sometimes, you know, has to deal with these kind of unwanted kind of offerings. Actually, no, my tributes are never unwanted. Like, they're usually monetary. I can settle for them. But in terms of behavior, I would have accepted the flapping. Not the fapping, just the flapping. I would not have reacted too badly to that. Are these NPCs here, or are they just a hallucination of the map? Are they actually here? I don't even know if this is part of the Sojourner, but I'm here. It gives you experience. Well,
Greetings, traveler. Go in peace.
I thought I accepted it. And then I got a stroke there. Why do I have the bug? I'm way more badass than that, man. Don't I have something more emo? This cannot even fly, can it? No, of course it can't. Wait, what? What about this again? Not even official Headless Horseman mount. You'd think it was, but it's not the one he drops. I want a flying version of this, it's all. It would have been nice. That would have been really nice. Apologies. For a second you might have thought I was going to make progress faster. But my brain is dying, so I have to distract it with something shiny. I did not buy this from the shop. How dare you? Right? I did not buy this from the shop. That is the fox I got from the trading post. Again, okay, this confirms Malik's theory that the trading post is real life currency, and that's how they see it. Although they have a trading post option here in the description as the source, they still they kind of slipped up and said this is a store mount. What is this? 200 mounts, armored hawk, right? Oh, this is so alliancey of me. I forget I'm not actually a blood elf anymore. Too corrupted and too dead. And even the blood elves were already corrupted. So yeah, like I've been corrupted by fucking 3 times over by fell energy. First by arcane, then it became high elves. Then by fell energy, then it became blood elves. Now by void, now I'm a void elf. That's fucking insane. Blizzard, come up with something new than just corrupting your elves. What is next? They can become corrupted by... I wanted to say slur. I got too comfortable on some voice chats, reclaiming slurs, you know, for my kind. For our kind, this is a storm mount, right? No? No, this is just a dragonfly abomination. Okay, I was like, I never put effort into that. You just get that. Can this thing fly? This thing can fly. Okay, well, you know what? Let's get the unicorn. Excuse me, that was disgusting and unnecessary. I don't... Okay, this is so lame that I don't even know this is gonna count for anything. This quest, it's just kill 10 of these. This doesn't seem related to any of these. It's just that it's brainless killing, and that is the exact sort of thing that I'm best at. Killing animals in their sleep this time. I don't know if the cow will die. For these crimes against the furries. Not the nay. Not the nay. Alright, bring this down here. Oh look, they're using my charges. They're using my bone shield charges on here. I guess you guys don't see the tooltip in the capture. Very sophisticated like that. Are we done? Is that completed? I don't see any more yellow on the map. Look at that. So I'm half expecting.
Oh, hey there, chum. How can we help?
They're the goblins. Now it makes sense. Lock, stock, and 2 smoking goblins. There you go. Yeah, this airship, I didn't notice there before. I would have thought goblins were afoot. Shark zeppelins. What did you do with the cow? Oh, what are these cowhides doing here? No way. This here? Is this everything? I swear to God, if that's the cow, there's a trend here, like you're asked to kill animals and instant karma or kauma happens. Instant kauma. Let me actually lower my voice filter thing for a bit. No, I'm not actually on a voice filter. There's a limit. There's an upward compressor that increases the output gain a little bit too much for some reason, and I do talk very loud right now. I'm afraid I'm clipping too much.
I got what you're looking for.
I'm sure those Tauren will be back any minute.
You got the gold. I got the goods.
Okay. They just stepped out for a bit. I don't understand what the letters in there.
Hey, no refunds. Got it?
There's a follow-up quest here. You're a pretty good hunter. You could help these Tauren out by stocking them with some rare furs. Oh no.
Just don't ask where these came from.
What about you? I bet them a pretty penny that they wouldn't be able to take out some of the biggest beasts in Stormheim. Alright, learn to speed Spite Feather.
I'll get the job done.
I can hear them moo out to me. But you know what? You know, they live by the sword, they die by the sword. What can you say? What can I say? Get away with this. Get these talents out of my face. I don't want talents. Oh, it's the Legion Inferno. That nobody's gonna fight ever. Over here. Actually, that's pretty far away. What? Really? It's all in that area? They do put a fucking deadly world boss there right now. Apparently. I hope that thing won't fuck with us. Let's have this as well. How many more levels before we're done? And there's a world quest. Then again, those mobs are always kind of there, just being obnoxious, just being pests. Is it fighting someone or is it just raining that shit? I don't think... Is it fighting? Someone chipped off its health. and didn't get very far. Like, a little bit chuffed and scuffed. A little bit chipped off. A little bit nibbled on. Someone was being very brave there. Because those things are not fucking around. And honestly, any world boss shit is a gross overestimation of how many people are playing this content. I may do this one as well while I'm at it. What am I gonna do with the gold nugget that just feels a little light? It doesn't seem like it can be sold. Is it something I can use? What does it give you? I mean, these are scam items that don't do anything. I think that's kind of the point. So I'm just going to throw them out. One of them should grow a giant beanstalk. We don't need that. We have enough giants here. Not giants at home, giants outside. Me. Right? I'm the Deity bro. Nice to meet you. If this is new lore to you, yes, I do happen to be a very mighty cosmic god. Just one that happens to be bad at games and concentration. What we're doing again here? Goat hair and spite feathers beak. And definitely not looking for this. But why not? Have you seen Spite Feather? How does this thing even... Are you at it again? Are you always at it? What are you, British? The lost British Infernal? I'm trying to figure out better where that quest is. Okay, now we just need to follow the yellow plumb up. That is not Spite Feather, is it? Oh, we have to call it down. We have to spawn it. Why are you a golden fucker? Why are you golden eye and all that? Oh, hold on. If you're gonna be a fucking golden ass mob, can you first of all not have such a vague fucking... It's behind me, it's above me, it's too realistic. I'm just letting my demon fight it because sometimes this game is not Final Fantasy in terms of like hitboxes of enemies. Sometimes it's crazy how badly that is programmed for some enemies. I wish it stopped making me think it was, no, people were fighting it. It's not. It's doing too much. It's literally just trying to aura farm with those meteorite showers that are, nobody asked for those. Where's the goat hair? I still wonder... How do you get that? What? Did the dragons already chew on it too much so we cannot actually... Maybe when the world quest is here, all the goats are dead, so we cannot do this. Is that like an extra little cheeky thing that they thought of? Like a little obstacle? Oh, you came here for the goat mobs? Well, they're dead now because rent... Oh, no. Never mind. I'm sure I'm doing good. I'm sure. Yeah, these are harmless animals, you know. I'm sure it's for a good purpose. I do hope that the goblins die as well. Not even because of the fact that they put me up to murdering animals, but because they're goblins and they just deserve it. They disgust me. Except for my own goblin, which was my first tune. But that's a female goblin, so that doesn't count. They're a different species. Just like a lot of female versions of races in WoW, especially like older races. You know, there was a time before Drax there. These fuckers are just eating my goats. That... How could you? They're so cruel. I need to stop getting too many charges of the boners. It's very tempting to keep pressing that button. It's such a nice, satisfying button with that little serrated knife icon. Bring back my goats. Oh, thank goodness. There's still life out here. I love goats. I love the goats that one of the neighbors have here. They are very Kupo coded. I probably talked about it before. They have the same kind of curious aloofness to them as Kupo. And the same tendency, I guess, to look down on people from a higher ground. What am I supposed to do? Just throw a rock? What do you mean? What is this for? Oh, knock it out of the sky? That is... Why would I do that? That is so nasty. I guess because we're killing them. But it cannot grow up to be mean. You do make a lot of ethically questionable decisions in this game, don't you? Like... If I weren't actually fighting world-ending threats, people would realize I'm a fucking war criminal. Among other things, among other colorful things. Oh no, that's too political. Don't bring politics into video games about war. War is not supposed to be political, it's just a fun little outlet, it's just a fantasy thing. How can you bring politics into a game about war? Excuse me, just wanted this one. Hope you're good there, hope you're doing well there. Get those teeth fixed, you British godforsaken queen guzzler, queen pussy guzzler. Anyway, I'm getting sleepy for no good reason. And I'm not even level 80 yet. How's that possible? Wait. Untrack this shit, please. Anything else? Are we sure? Are we done? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that quest. It's boring. I'm already killing enough. I've been killing enough random shit. Not the yawning. I hate that. I resent that terribly.
Probably dragon food by now.
Don't be so sure. Oh, hey there, friend.
They added voice acting for these fuckers. They normally don't do that. Those Tauren are gonna be so jealous when they get back. The hides are gone, by the way.
Watch your back.
The hides are gone. Did they distribute them? The Zeppelin is gone? No, the Zeppelin is there. Did they maybe put the hides on the Zeppelin? I don't think so. I think that was already there. I think it's standard. So in a moment, I'm gonna have a short break, set the talents. I'm not gonna yap, and I'm also gonna get a coffee so I can still play for a bit longer.
Of course it's authentic. Pleasure doing business with ya.
They haven't come back yet. I really
Just
do
don't
so
ask where
wonder.
these came from.
Why are you moving their stuff there? Yeah, they have a business arrangement with them.
Hey, no refunds. Got it?
Oh, is this where they went? Alright, so we got more quests for these from these fuckers. How long is this gonna...
Quality merchandise, huh?
fetch us some grub? Okay, musk and ribs.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
Got a head needs cracking?
Are these like recurring characters? Doing shady things?
Whatever.
They do need to pay me, like they do at least pay me gold. For all their flaws. So we got our crystal clear gemstone. It's cold to the touch. It's ice, right. The elixir of endless wonder. It's said to endow its imbiber with wondrous power and wisdom. Can we drink it? No. Interesting storyline. But they still pay. I mean, what can I say? It's more than I can say for the fucking Legion invasion points when you get to stage 3 and turns out you need a group to kill the boss. I've wasted my time on that several times. Like 7 years ago I remember doing that and I tried it again. What am I doing exactly here? Because I thought I pressed a different button. Oh. Yeah, that is my eating button apparently, and also my conjuring a campfire button. I wanted to throw things into the swirl. The swirly things. Yeah. Centrifuge away. The downside is that the bagpipes might get on people's nerves. I think I can live without these mementos of this interesting saga. No, let's watch the sun rise somewhere, wherever it does. In Azeroth, I really don't know. We would say it's in the east, but I don't think that the developers, being Americans, know that have that kind of knowledge to begin with. I'm not gonna fly too high, because I have a feeling that like some random fucking world quest dragon is gonna spawn on my ass and knock me out of the sky. Just because that sort of shit has happened before. I know. I may not be a good player, but I know the shenanigans that go on in this game. Alright. I hope there weren't too many bagpipes involved in this. If you know what I mean. That you didn't have to endure that. Sorry, it took a bit longer. I was in the kitchen and a random infernal spawned and also a random storm dragon spawned there. So I couldn't fulfill my quest without killing everything. And punching the teeth out of the infernal's mouth and insulting his Britishness. I also did some squats, so I do sound a little bit out of breath, like I've been fighting. Yeah, imagine if real life worked like that. Random shit is spawning where you need to be. Or you have like a quest, you know? Scrap that. That's how real life works, actually. Like there might be a moving truck in the way. Or there might be a long queue at a supermarket, random NPCs spawning there. What about you? Oh. Oh! Yes, it's a basilisk. They do that, don't they? can already predict the comments are gonna comment. Oh, there we go. Try to make me lethargic. Did I fall for it? I think I did, actually. Just in case, I'm gonna summon this. Oh, I got a new spell. But yeah, while I'm live, I think my rotation's gonna suck because I didn't really get to process what I need to do. What the priority order is. It's one thing to read it, it's another thing to actually give a shit when I'm gaming for a stream. And to properly do that. Okay, so this is fulfilled. There were no sound effects there. You had to make do with my yapping. But yeah, apparently WoW is quite realistic. It's a real-life simulator, because in real life too, random shit spawns. Like my mom. When you just want to stream. That they just spawn while you want a quest, or a random world quest. Help her fold the laundry. Let the cat in. Speaking of, here she is. I'm gonna have to mute myself. Let me cautiously try to unmute. Oh, this fucking thing spawned. It just phased in here. Anyway. Oh yeah. I can see the heights. Is that the worker? There's a whole story here. Like, you can see them progress. I think I was too premature to unmute, by the way. But
Yuck, they're starting to smell. Think we should move? Shh. I got what you're looking for.
so I had to kill a bunch of cows, and I left that out of the stream because that this is just unacceptable. I draw the line there. Never mind that I sometimes eat beef, but I just don't think that's, you know, that's a war crime. That's one bridge too far. I may be an undead, void corrupted, fel corrupted elf. It's still a little bit too much cruelty. No, actually, I was muted, so that's why I just didn't leave that in case people are watching the VOD instead of the recording live. Just in case, you know. You didn't have any trouble with those muskets. You're a big tough hitter after all.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
So that's it.
What? I'll get the job done.
I half expected to find your statue there.
Whatever.
Is this a fucking whale shark with the 10 million HP or whatever, like a fucking world boss? I hope it's not that one. Level 53. Having so much fun. Mysterious coin that looks vaguely familiar. Priceless silk, soft to the touch but has a mild odor. I don't know what the joke is with the coin. Maybe that's a reference to something. Maybe they stole it from me. Is that the idea? God, the talons, it really ruins the flow of leveling up fast so much. It's like you get an ad, a pop-up ad every fucking level, and yeah, what is actually supposed to be a nice, smooth experience? You know what? I've said it too much. I've already said it many times before. It's not needed. We're sojourning, and a caroling we go. I like the color scheme here. It reminds me of my house that has popped up impromptu many times now because I've been fucking around a bit too much with my hotkeys. Not that I changed anything. It's just that there are a lot of them to keep track of. Is this Tidescorn Harbor? Because I do know that I need another quest here. No, that's over there. I really don't know which one. I don't think this is the one. This is not the creature. There we go. How big are we talking? This is not the whale shark of whale sharks. It's also crazy that whale sharks of all things would be so powerful in this world. Is the idea that they get you killed by random shit, is that actually what like canonically supposed to happen? Because it's not happening this time. I do find it interesting that they make you fight elites. I don't want to be in the water next to that thing. It's just floating in the water. Then again, I'm a fucking corpse too, and I'm one to talk, but at least I'm like nice and cold and icy and preserved by all the corrupted forces that possess me. Yeah. Get clopped on. Remember when clopping referred to like bronies jerking off? That was an interesting lingo. And I wish... I actually don't remember that. Please do not. That's never been the case. If you didn't know that, you gain nothing from that knowledge. Let's just... I'd like to think that was in an alternate timeline. Because I haven't heard it in a long time. I'm maybe just, you know, hallucinating that. It's a false memory. And now I regret that I lowered the volume because I want to talk loudly, but I can't because I don't want to be overheard. Oh well. So the volume is a little bit lower because before I was talking very confidently, very loudly. Now I'm not.
So long, sucker!
Why? You didn't get your whale shark. Okay, let me see. Snuggles not. Do they ever get like their comeuppance? I don't think they do. They represent Blizzard's greed, so probably not. They're like self-inserts. You thought it was Nathanos? No, this is Bobby Kotick's personal self-insert. Wish I could have been there to see the look on your face, but we got bigger fish to fry. Thanks for the trophies and meat. I'm sure I'll fetch a nice sum on the black market. So long, sucker. Complete all the 6 Trigger Brothers quests in Stormheim. When are they gonna come back so we can kill them? Like, I mean, it was very obvious they were ripping you off, so it's not like... You know. So I guess my character is canonically a moron. Is he supposed to be like surprised by this? You get your tombstone. It's another button. Jesus, what is this? My brains are dead. They're literally dead. I'm a fucking zombie. They're making me press so many buttons. Please only let tombstone be an active button and not the other one. What does this do again? Consume the bone. Consume the bone shield. Why is it not called Bone Storm then? Because that's another thing, right? You gain 6 runic power, and so is this something we need to press during the dancing rune weapon stage? I have no idea. There are too many nuke buttons already. I'm just gonna keep them close together. I'm gonna put my anti-magic shell here. You know what? On Q, anti-magic shell, anti-magic zone. Yeah. Are you guys turned on yet by my nerdies? I hope so, because if you don't come very quickly to how sexy nerdy I am, then you're gonna miss out, because I don't think I'll be here for that much longer. I want to add at least like a little bit more content. Wait. Lock, stock, and 2 smoking goblins. Yeah, but the goblin quest line is over, and it did not check off. As I was saying, there is a bit of a follow-up there. I really can't stream live, by the way, without getting interrupted. It's crazy. It attracts the goblins like flies. I mean, the gremlins. The goblins we're gonna deal with now.
What's up?
So here we go. There's a... Apparently, originally you couldn't fuck them up. but they added this at some point. And now you can. And I'm glad that the thing didn't get checked off, because you know what? As much as I... Is he float? What the fuck is
Keep
that?
it real.
Malik? What the fuck is that? Has that always been there? And why are they using magic to power this? Like, shouldn't they be using that for like electricity or heating or something useful? People are corrupting their systems to cast this kind of thing, to make things float for no reason, like cities and statues. That's wrong. It's Chris. Chris here, by the way. Right, what information do you have? Oh, there's just casually a fucking bear walking out of the bank here. I already know that thing has been there since North Rand. I don't care. It is still bizarre. Okay, so Steam Widow Cartel, they are goblins that like work according to some code, you know, they're kind of like a bit of a company. So they're not friends with the Six Trigger brothers. Maybe they might have an unfortunate accident, you follow? And bring some friends, they're not the easiest of targets. Oh, I will bring my Twisted Crusade. Don't worry, I think I'll be fine. I'm a tank, right? Watch me regret this. We'll see. So where did they go? Okay. That's great. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. Did I complete any world quests in the meantime, perhaps? Did I maybe? Ever so possibly, you know? No, I didn't. I should have collected more shit. I don't think I collected anything here. I'm sorry, I didn't complete anything here. So I need to fly back to Stormheim for the completion of this quest. Well, that's just how it's gonna be then. So it is. But I will fly on the back of a creature. I really miss my warrior, being able to jump around the aisles. I don't think we have that option.
Be careful.
So yeah, how are you guys doing, everyone? This is an amusing stream to you? This is interesting? I think it's a little shite. But... what is that? Is that a fucking tree from, like, Val'sharah? Dressed up for Halloween. That does not look... I guess it's an Emerald Nightmare tree. It's definitely a fucking unselling one. Oh yeah, sure, we go past the legendary paladins again. Over here with the... Is this Light Hope's Chapel, Malik? This looks like a church where paladins come to pray. The light of the chandeliers. Man, I need another game. I want to tell different jokes. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna kill those fucking goblins, unless they kill me, because maybe they're overpowered. Bring friends. Do they really think, like, in 2025, people are gonna bring their friends to complete a quest? Jetsy! Blissy! Someone sent a Blissy gif on my phone. Raymane is offensive, I agree. All furries are offensive. Ashiel is big, because we rip off Northern mythology names. We lack an original bone in our body. I think we're there. That could have been worse. That could have been my own flight speed. It's still 1,000 yards away. Whatever that is. So let's see. I see the Zeppelin. There it is. Oh, there he is. They weren't this powerful before. Oh well. Oh, they are kind of... Yeah, they're kind of annoying, aren't they? I bet I don't really know how to play my class that well at this level because I've been leveling up too fast. It's okay, I absorb everything.
No fair! You cheated.
I was like, where did the fell meteorites come from? And then I realized, oh yeah, I just summoned a fucking demon up by my side. Okay. Right, I can consume charges of that for my tombstone. What did it do again? 6 runic power, damage equal to 6% maximum health. Right.
System overload? What does that mean?
They made this like a whole thing, didn't they? And people didn't really check them out, did they? I guess they did. Or is it just my friends, my friend at the time, I should say, that was upset with goblins? Means I probably shouldn't get near him, the motherfucker. Okay. It's time for me to heal by slamming my hair my curl tang. What do you call that thing in English? A curler. Curl.
Me with my money.
Looks like a curls thing. A hair curler, right? Like a heating curler thing. I need to. That's a word I need to look up. I hate lives because I cannot look up these words. Either way, that is the quest completed, and now we need to hand it. Oh, you know, after we hand it in. Their most prized spoils, and just gonna be torrents. I take my pick. Oh, look at that. What do we get for that? Just appearances? Yeah, I never did this before. This is all new. I was like, very cool story, bro. Once I finished the storyline here. And I literally was like that, very cool story, bro, and moved the fuck on. Never did other quests in the entirety of this expansion. What's the thing? Favorite pants, best gloves, silk gloves. No chest or what? Oh, you earned the title The Gullible too. Yeah, no, that's well earned. That should have been the himbo. I want a himbo title properly. I would have worn that proudly. Despite all the boosts to this, I have really grinded out. I still feel like it's very slow. For leveling characters especially, the accumulation. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why they made it slow. It would have been really nice that on my third character I would have an easier time. But I'm not noticing that. Again, maybe it's just by like 1% or some shit. Right. Well, that was cool. We still have one more. No, we have 2 more. Maybe that's a bit too much for today. You know how I am. To the pants of grandma. Suit Santa's gonna suit. That's more realistic because Santa's got more money to suit people. That's far more realistic that would happen. How are you guys liking my feet up and quiet for 20 minutes at a time stream so far? Is it interesting? Remnants of the Past. It's just gonna be all these quests that I need to do. It's just gonna be every quest. There's not a single one that doesn't have It's not a requirement, is there? Thankfully, they're not locked behind licking Sylvana's ass. So, good. Let us start at least this quest line, and then the last one I'll do another time. It's not like you get anything out of it if I do them all. Like, story-wise, these are all very disjointed. And I think the Goblin one, we cannot get past the Goblin one in terms of, like, that was peak, right? In terms of storytelling, the Goblins they killed the poor Torrents, and they were being mean to me, and then we killed them. That's very satisfying. I do not know what has become of my village. Ever since the mists engulfed the harbor, my kinsfolk have changed. Some have grown violent and savage, blah blah blah. The mists have taken our leader. I do not know what will become of me. For now I can only stay at my post and remain vigilant. And look up for clues as to what has become of this place. Right. It's become spooky and oh, I have to read things. The mists are having an ill effect on my crew. And pandas appeared inside of it. They must have become wild and uncontrollable. They care not for the scene, prefer to bicker and brawl with each other. Oh no, they've become land lubbers. They've become wild and uncontrollable. They just don't even want to sail anymore. What's wrong with them? That's crazy. No more yo-ho fiddle-de-dee. Where? Odin, shut the fuck up. We're already sleuthing here. Shut your bearded fucking mouth. I hate World Quest popping up so much. It is just bad for my zen. I say as I tear apart a corpse. Okay, there's a note attached to the supply requisition. I do not know what file. Can you let me read? You saw them. This is why I hate this system. It makes no sense. Like, having you read information in the middle of where mobs spawn. Okay, something about the mists. Carry a foul bane. We need to restock supply. Dispatch simplism. I don't care. Most of the town has gone missing. And then I'm done reading because I don't want to get jumped again. The bagpipes are also just not my vibe. I think it's interesting because last time I did one of these streams where it just like was leveling some nonsense. It was in North Rent, and I'm pretty sure there were bagpipes there too, and it's just gonna be like the ultimate. It's not my idea of a chill stream, but apparently that's just what happens. The bagpipes are there. The bagpipes are there. Here comes the Highland Granny. Sagging tits and a hairy fanny. Where are the other clues? Why are there so many clues? Like, I'm gonna stop reading them because there are too many. Second clue. Over there. You know, I think that the quest hand-in will summarize it well. Better than I can anyway. I cannot see where the second clue is. Where is it sparkling somewhere? Oh, there it is. I have to zoom in a bit on the minimap. Here we go. Let me read that. A curse has fallen upon our harbor. Gulls drop like stones from the sky. I saw one fall on a deckhand's head the other day. Do not make me read something like Deckhand's Head. I don't. Blew a fish rot belly up in the shoals. That's terrible. I cannot believe that such suffering is possible. The harbor is dead, the mists have soaked. Okay, so it's a miasma. It's a Helya's fart. I said Helga before, like an hour and a half ago. I know it's Helya in this. I mean, rip off Helga, I guess. Or is Helya actually the original Nordic name for? Maybe they ripped it off properly instead of just like changing one letter. Usually they change the letter, right? Like it's Odin with a Y. What's happening? What does this add? What does this add? I was abducted by a boat that I stole. These mists to Helheim. Damn these mists to Helheim. Not long after they arrived, many of my craftsmen have vanished. You cannot escape being annoyed. This feels like really irritating people you live. This just reminds me of my daily life, being annoyed by people that interrupt me. It's like my stream. Inception of my stream. How am I supposed to get the ship ready to sail with spars? Fuck all this. Is this a clue? No, this is just the ghost ship. Alright. Apparently the ghost ship is not a clue. Yeah, these are the mists from Helheim, and they're evil. Alright? What about you?
Look what the ravens have dropped off.
A guy that I've met as another character.
You're here at last.
You know what you see here, little outside? Stop. Stop it with the little. I'm not into that. It was Helya, the foul sea witch. No way! Who would have guessed that? Whose foul mist broke the mightiest of the Vrykul. The Jarls had no choice but to give up to the sea. So we could have just gone here, undergone the humiliation ritual of being called little this, little that. So the Jarls had no choice but to give up the sea for axe and sword do not to slay mists and brine.
See you again.
The mists of this bay rot not only the wood of the ships, but the very souls of its inhabitants.
Walk with purpose.
And then there are 3 quests.
Goodbye then.
The Kvaldir exists to spite Odin, Odor.
Fate.
Like 8 ancient, right? I don't care.
With purpose.
So they're cursed by the sea witch Helya, by the mists, alright?
Fate.
Good. Final stretch. More clues? What the fuck? Really? No, stop it! Stop being a ship! Stop that. I thought it was a clue. I just click on the golden thingies on the map. Don't expect me to improvise more than this. Jeez. It's... What am I, an intelligent human being? Fuck, no. Go away, talents. We don't need talents. I'm out of patience. Obvious clue found.
Champion.
The boats are really distracting me from the clues. I don't know what purpose they serve. Right now they don't. They didn't serve a purpose on the previous quest. They shouldn't be here. Things that are not for the current quest should not exist. It makes you wonder how I navigate real life, but real life doesn't have like undead or whatever fuck this shit is. It doesn't have Vikings covered in seaweed in the mist trying to strangle me if I take a wrong turn. Presumably, I mean, it hasn't happened yet. No! It's another boat, but it's the sparkles and the gold, and I don't get it. What are those? That's my mount. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, he needs to die. He's another golden thing on the map. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out a bit. I don't know why I need to die, but it says so here. You're a golden creature. Do I already have enough charges to consume? Here we go. What was this for again? Oh, this is for the World Quest. See? I fucking hate World Quest when I'm busy somewhere. I mean, it's nice when you're going for like the maximum efficiency for experience. I am here to experience and savor and slow down. Captain Iglo over here. Why do I so... What's going on here? Doesn't look too good, does he? Hey, come on now. Don't be difficult. I have no idea what the fuck is going on anymore. I'm just looking at the pretty buttons that I have. I really like my marrow rent button. I like my marrow rent button, and I like my hair curler. My styler. Is this a clue? It's a clue! A content! Sorry. I had an urge to yell myself out of this kind of apathetic state. I do my best sometimes. Is this a clue? It tries to be, but it's not. I don't know what's a clue. I don't know what's what on the map. Here, is this a clue? No, it's just another bitch that we need to kill. Another pile of seaweed with ideas above its station. Don't pay attention to my rotation. It will drive you insane if you do. I know I'm not paying attention to it, so I advise everyone for their own sanity not to try and figure out what I'm doing. Like, I lost track of my rotation about 20 levels ago. No, maybe 10 levels ago. Yep, slain. Okay, well, there's representation at least. They've always been an inclusive bunch, haven't they? The Calder and the Distir and the... Yeah. So that was it? That was the clue? It would have helped if I had just had this on. Ancient Tidescore Blade. Who has those? Some is the answer. Some of these mobs have them. Not all. Took me a while to get the stakes from those poor yaks too. Wait, Zach, aren't yaks like more, you know, Asian type cows? Like found in mountainous regions? Like almost as if that was introduced in an expansion about, you know, Chinese-inspired continent. What are they doing here? Almost as if they've been recycled. Were they actually introduced the Mists of Pandaria though? I don't even know. But yeah, the Recycle Fest is real. Like you get yourself what, Wrath of the Lich King Recycle Fest here. Maybe it was a bit of a HD upgrade, but not with this. I mean, the animations are typically recycled for sure. Ooh. We got an achievement out of that too. That's interesting. Don't know what it does. Does that give you maybe hidden treasures of Val'sharah? What do you mean, Val'sharah? This is not. What the fuck? Stormheim is now hidden treasures Val'sharah? You see that? Do you fucking see that shit? Oh my god. My lore master is gonna have a stroke. Blizzard just called Stormheim Val'sharah. Am I going insane? I regularly think I am fucking stupid and I don't know anything about this game. And then you see shit like that. Yeah. Did I even get the bronze cachet and everything for this? This is so fucking broken. They're phoning it in, dude. As always. No, it's disrespectful. Like, I don't know who I'm arguing against, but in my mind, I made up a person I'm arguing against. It's disrespectful of their own fucking content. They don't even care. It's almost like I don't care when I'm streaming what my content turns into, but that's because it's live. I don't know what you're doing, but you annoy me. You run around like you have business with me. Is there anyone else that's running around? Any other fucking dogs that are just... Anyway, give me your blade. He doesn't have a blade, but he will drop one for no reason. Where did he keep that? Where did he keep that? I didn't see it. Yeah. He will wear my bones, and then I used the tombstone, and then I consumed the bones, and I threw them at him in his face, and it was like, haha, you sure? Careful what you wish for. The monkey boner curls. Which is probably very painful. Bye. Alright. My phone is too close to my sound boxes. I hope that doesn't affect the recording. But it goes like... It's like Vanilla Mace reacting to Teddy Fresh. That's what it sounds like. I keep falling for the ghost ship. But I have everything I need. I really thought I could last till level 80. At some point I was like, maybe I could go to level 80 because I level so fast. And I could probably if I luck in. But that's not what's happening. I hear Laura Walker showing him. Because I'm constantly yapping and coming up with dumb fucking tangents.
Goodbye then. See you again soon.
Yes, we meet again.
Must be stopped. But you are not yet strong enough. Listen well.
Don't tell me I need to do the fucking dungeon here.
See you again. Return to me when you are prepared to face this challenge, outsider.
Hold up. The fate of Tidescorn Harbor requires you to actually do the dungeon? Ah. No.
I've been expecting you. Seek your fate. Oh, goodbye then.
Does he have a cold? So I thought we could figure this out. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. We'll do it another time. I'm gonna do a dungeon. Least of us a fucking tank. Because I'm supposed to be the one that is paving the way and rushing through the dungeon in 10 seconds, which is what seems to be happening in Legion Remix. And I'm fine with the tank doing that. These fuckers being like sweaty and overgeared as hell. Or they got like 1,000,000 artifact power. And I'm fine with them carving through everything before I even arrive on the spot. That's how I want to do my dungeons in Legion and not bear any responsibility. I'm sorry. Let's skip that. I'm gonna go back to town. Actually, I don't have a reason to go back to town, do I? No. You know what I may do? Collect more of these nodes. At least I'll get something from the statue. The talking statue dragon. I actually can't because they don't show me where things are growing on the map today. Because I didn't drink the great hallucination potion that allows you to hallucinate nodes that give you nothing but hallucinatory coins.
There are
It's
those
true.
among the Valkyria who wish to test you in single combat.
I'm already being tested as is. My patience is being tested by Blizzard
None shall attack
every minute.
you strike the first blow.
Yeah, I don't think there are any nodes that I can see, unless this is just a very barren zone. But I doubt it. I don't see any nodes on the map. So that's unfortunate.
Glory to Odin.
What is this? Why would I want a cheapy, busty creature? Like, why would I want that?
Death to your enemies.
Why would I personally want that, Blizzard? And you know you're making the game for me, right? You know, I'm the main character, otherwise, like, who else is the main character? This is the guy I'm controlling. He's doing all the things, completing all the quests, so how am I not the main character, right? Everyone is telling me, like, you saved the world, you're the hero. So, I'm the one with all the pending talent points. Every fucking click, I have pending talent points! Go away, Clippy. We don't need your help and advice. I need you to tell me how to make a text bold. This is what it feels like. It's fucking Clippy. Though a Blizzard edition. Very helpful to remind me 1,000,000 times over. Yeah. I'm going home. I've seen blue skies. And I'm returning home. So that was that. For me, it's 8:40. I don't need to tell you what time it is. It's morning. Hello. I'm gonna enjoy the daylight. It's not exactly too bright. It's rainy. And at least there are no Kvaldir out there, presumably. Although I do think that life is as inconvenient as it is in here, maybe even more. I do not even have a Hearthstone. Like, I can go to the supermarket and then not have a Hearthstone. That's the worst part. As inconvenient as WoW is, it's still more convenient than real life in some regards. Outside of the getting murdered randomly. And I did get murdered randomly before in Heroic World Tier by normal mobs that hit for like 500k. That is not normal. And they critted for over 1 million. Melee. Not like a special attack or something like. It was some shits on the Broken Shores. They transformed. You can stop the transformation as far as I'm aware. And once they transformed, they like stay transformed and they killed you in seconds. In seconds. And they were not even like attacking you one at a time. They were like grouped as well. So I don't think that is intentional. I think that is Blizzard quality.
Time is set in sand, not stone.
I don't know. I probably got an extra yellow quest because of my level now.
Question everything.
Sure. Hold on. Actually, no. Let me do the quest one.
We will meet again.
Yes, we will, unfortunately. But not for the next remix, because I don't think... like, what remix are you gonna even implement?
What is your purpose?
What remix are they gonna even implement that would be interesting? We had Mob, we had Legion, and this is already a big downgrade from that, from the previous one, from what I understood. What remix? BFA remix? But then we want to play it the first time around. You can't, if you remix shit, it's still gonna be shit. And what is like, it doesn't have content, you know? That's the problem. It still doesn't. So, it's not that shitty, but it doesn't have content. There's nothing to remix there. And the other things, I wouldn't even want to fucking touch. I don't even want to touch it now. Dragonflight remixed. They added some extra sugar and some extra cutesy uwu furries to that. How about that? Dragonflight Furrycon remix. Sure, that is... like, how can you even remix that? It's very linear. It's very linear, far more linear than Legion is. They'd always be going through the same fucking zones and plot. And it is saccharine and unpleasant. You cannot... and then what would you get out of it? It's already streamlined the fuck out of as well. So it's not like you can change the reward system and suddenly it's interesting. I think I'll leave it at this. Because I'm just rambling now. Rambling. And I like to move it. My ass needs to wiggle. That's what I feel. Yeah, my ass needs wiggling. Yeah. I just want to get up and stretch. And I want to stop being a little fucking undead creature. You know, killing cows. I want to be my real world deific giant self. So I'll see you guys around, and thanks for tuning in. Just say you fucking cunt. You talk to me, you fucking cunt. You got something against me? Fucking little shit. Hello. And goodbye. Ciao. Sorry for the rotten vibes at some point. Part of the territory. I'm decayed, okay? I'm decayed. Right, let's go. I have an ending song for y'all. I got a surprise for y'all now. It's crazy how much I use my ass there. The original footage is like lower, so you don't focus. It's not like my ass is in the center. But when it is, my fucking god, what a hoe! What a tramp! It's just like bulge ass and hip. Oh my fucking god! I'm a little shocked seeing this footage. Just the only difference being like the focus is different. You don't see my arms flap around to distract you as much. Who is that? Like, I'm looking at it like, who is that hoe? Anyway. That's enough negative charisma for you guys. See you guys next time. Ciao.